Good morning. Well, about 2.5 hours later, about an hour longer than I was expecting to drive, because I think what happened was when I researched the drive from home, the time difference, I must have been searching like the distance that the drive in the middle of the night, because today it was actually an hour longer than I was expecting. So I didn't make my first, I was planning on being at my first stop at like 9 a.m., but I didn't make it till, 8 a.m. I didn't make it till 9. So anyway, here I am at I don't know if I'm going to say it right, Azekah, I think is how you say it. I will have some information on, what I do know about it is this overlooks the Elah Valley, where David killed Goliath. And we'll see that here in a few minutes. But I wanted to show you this first, because one of the things I was not expecting to find as you come to all these different places is exactly how much pottery and artifacts just lays everywhere all over the ground. I found this as I was walking up the trail. It's the bottom of a clay dish. It had been run over by their, heavy equipment, and cracked. It was bigger, a little bit bigger, but that was laying there. And along the way, there's at least one site where it's an advertised, they call it pottery cemetery or pottery graveyard, where you can just collect. It's legal to, keep what you want. And look at that. Isn't that awesome? And I mean, pottery's just everywhere. Absolutely. I think that's a piece. I mean, it is absolutely everywhere you look. Here's a piece. I'm standing right now in a spot where they have excavated. Here comes a helicopter overhead. Where's he at? I can't see him. He's up above the clouds. Oh, yeah, a couple of them. Anyway, considering they're at war, that doesn't happen nearly as often as I had expected, really. Anyway, this is a little spot where they've excavated a section out, I'm sure, to search for pottery, and they really just have such a huge collection of whole pieces that these little shards like this mean nothing to them anymore. I happened to see this kind of sticking out. I was going to see how big it was. I pulled it out of this hole here. Yeah. Not too big, but not too bad. Huh. It's just incredible, though. Ooh. There goes another one. I'm not too far from Jerusalem, where I'm at. I've passed the turnoff to Jerusalem when you're headed south from the Golan and Galilee area from up north. And so, I don't know, it might be closer to some bases here. So, just look at this, just falling out of the wall. It just falls out of the wall. I mean, it's just wild. It amazes me. I mean, I don't know why I'm so surprised. Here's charcoal. I mean, that's charcoal from someone's fire from hundreds of years ago. In fact, maybe this whole entire place was burnt down at one time, because if you see this, there is a line of charcoal, and it continues to go. So a lot of these tells have changed hands, power struggles and kingdoms conquered, and everything else. So they've changed hands many times. And we know, I mean, Israelites came in and destroyed everything. And even before then, and even after then, you know, it was changing hands. And so, that's not surprising, I suppose. I don't know. It's just wild how much pottery there is here. And I've found bones also along the way, just laying there on the ground. And, you know, they not fossilized or anything, but they appear to be old. And I don't suppose these things were old enough. The stuff you find here is old enough to fossilize anyway yet. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this. Is just, I just find it incredible. I mean, I could dig in this dirt for days and not get tired. But I'm weird like that. Y'all know that. Oh, I thought I was found another bone. All right, so that's just awesome to me. Look at that charcoal. It just, you can see the line of it. Some of it's kind of covered in dirt, but some of it's, look at that. Some of it's still sticking out. Just goes all the way around. Quite remarkable. Wow. Okay. Well, next video, we'll see from the top. We'll look down at Elah Valley, where young King David, before he became king, God had built him up, prepared him, was preparing him to become king. In his journey there included killing Goliath with a single stone. We're going to try in a little bit after we leave here and go down into Elah Valley, and I'm going to try to collect stones from Elah Valley. We'll see. I don't know what to expect in the valley, so we'll see how that works. We'll see. Oh goodness, look at this. Look at that. That's part of a handle. The handle broke off. Wow. It's piece after piece after piece. Okay, Kimberly, you gotta keep moving. I'm like, what's that? What's that? Oh, okay. All right. For real this time. For real. All right. We'll see you in a little bit.